Mark, how we going? Cold today. All right, now I'm going to try and finish off this leopard seal today. Now, I think we're looking pretty good. That's what I need to do. Need to make a joint. All right. Just going to make up the joint for the leopard seal. Whoop. Almost lost it. I think that's an okay angle. All right. Way. Jeez Louise. Awkward angle. Sometimes these little ones are really tricky to get a hold of, especially when you're doing a one. Anyway, I'm making the joint for the movable jaw. Okay. Now, about there. Make sure it's going to sit in a good spot. So oh, got something in my eye. All right, so I'm just going to bring out that back a little bit, I think. A little bit to here. Methinks. Hey, thanks for the likes. What's going on? These look so epic. Thank you, Rose. Much appreciated. Still sculpting. Still got lots to sculpt. And it's freezing today, so my hands are a little bit stiff. Sometimes that happens. Get this way. So hopefully I can get this finished today. Fingers crossed. I don't really have that much more to do, and I only have to sculpt this part as well, so no hands and feet. That's good. what temperature is it there? It's supposed to be 15 today, but it feels like it's about 13. It's pretty cold. It was really cold yesterday, actually. It's been weirdly warm. I don't like it. It's not right. $16. It's supposed to be cold. The sun's really warm lately. Just like heats everything up. It's weird. It's never been this warm. All the trees are confused. Like a couple of weeks ago, they blossomed, which is yikes. To me, that's yikes. Summer hasn't got the... No, it needs to go away. Like it's been, I think it was like 25 or 26 last week. What? It's it's almost winter. Not great. Hey Jeff, how are you going? Oh, thank you for the hearts. Been hanging around with it. Oh, really? Yuck. You're good. Thank you so much for the hearts. Okay. What am I making? So I'm doing a leopard seal. It's a commission piece. It's an art doll. So I'm currently working on the head piece for this one. So it's going to be a movable jaw. So a bit of fiddling around with it. Just sort of trying to finish up the last little bits and pieces before I start adding the final details. Yeah, we had rain yesterday all day, which was nice, but it's super dry. All the ground's cracked, so it's really weird. That'll work. So I think I'll finish this soon. I don't think I'm that far off finishing it, but I will start probably working on the Gila monster. I don't think that will take very long to sculpt either. I'm not doing a movable jaw or anything on that. Okay. How long have I been working on this one in particular? About 3 hours. This has taken so far to get here. 3 to 4 hours. The chameleon, the one I finished, that took about 30 hours to finish. So they generally take between 20 and 30 hours. So a bit time consuming. But yeah, I've been doing this for like 13 years as well, so it's been a bit of time doing that. All right, I'm going to blend this in and sort of give it a round sort of, I guess, eyelid waterline. There's my cat joining me. There's my cat looking. She's looking for heat. She's a Burmese, brown Burmese. Very pretentious cat. I don't think I'll ever go past a Burmese again. The best personalities. She's a bit weird though, but I think because she had like 6 brothers, she was the only female. Oh, thanks. I try to make some kind of entertaining content. All right. I think she's gone and found some sun. Thank you for the follow. She chose sun over sitting next to a heater. Sun worshipper. The sun is the enemy. Come on, we need the sun. We'd be gone if it wasn't for the sun. Okay. I'm going to cover this with minky fabric like I did the last one. So I don't have to worry too much about smoothing it out. All right, so I'm going to build this part up here just a tad. Because it's a bit thin. I mean, it's only a worry if you're religious, right? Okay. So just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. I'm just looking at my reference images. A bit more on that side. Hey, Sandy. Thank you. Ecuadorian. Nice one. get a whole range of different people, more from other countries on YouTube than anywhere else. It's really interesting. I'm saving the sun. You're saying the sun is Satan, and that's why cat worshipping their Lord. Yeah, true. Let's just move that. Can't see. Yeah, no, I'm not either. I'm very, very not. Thanks. All right. I just built under the eye a little bit here. Yeah, it's not bad. Again, Adidas. Because why not? It's one of my favorites. It's a bit bulky. But yeah, I do like it. It's funny when I go to the cafe, when I go into work, the lady's like, do you just wear Adidas or... Thanks for noticing. Thanks. I do get that a lot. Someone said the whole outfit was fire. They were young. Your fit is fire. That's what they said. I felt like saying, I'm too old for this. How many Adidas tops? I don't know. I just bought 2 more off Depop. Collection. Fit is fire. Stalkish. I'll forgive you that time. I'll let that slide. $40? Nah, not that many. Should get a sponsorship. It's more about the patterns than the color. with me. Thank you. Okay. Oh, thanks for the donut. Donut. I reckon it needs a little bit, a tiny bit more of a ridge, I reckon. This needs to overhang a tiny bit. It's a tad. Oh, you don't have to send me that. It says start flash goal, whatever that is. I don't know what that is. Don't worry about it. Maybe, I don't know. It's like a flower thing. It said it was new. Okay. Doesn't matter. Thanks anyway. What are you doing? Don't tell me what to do. Go to your room. I've already gotten that attitude today, this morning. Not that extent, but lots of no's. I can imagine. I can only imagine what's coming with this one. Okay. And yeah, what else? I'll pull up some more pictures. Let me get another side picture so I can make sure. I think it looks okay. Might need to bulk that back bit out, I think. It's hard when you look at like another reference image, it's like slightly different because it's a different animal, and you're like, no, this is all wrong. But like they're just slightly different animals. By the time I add the fabric to it, I think it's going to look okay. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to add a little bulking up here. Just on this back bit, I reckon. Hard to tell. Just put a little bit here. And there. Mush, just looks like mush. And I reckon we're almost finished this one. I'm not going to add any like finer details or anything because it's going to be covered. No point. I don't think I have to be too quick with this one either. The person's moving, so I want to get settled in. Make sure I got the right address. That's better. Restriction. Oh. Commercial, it literally didn't do anything then. Literally. Oh, so annoying. Literally didn't do anything there. Still got it. So frustrating. I mean, it only restricts people that are underage. What do you do? I think that looks better. think it still needs a little bit here. Is that just the angle? If I've left this in the cold, I have to recondition it. Okay. I'm trying not to move it around too much, squish all the details too much. That's better. There, that's heaps better. Right. You have to re-smooth everything. Let's see if that's... I'm happy with that. Do I need any more? Maybe a bit here. Constantly chasing. Sometimes you just have to sit there and play around with little bits and pieces that you don't think is sitting quite right. And I did sort of make sure it's smooth because I'm going to be using the minky fabric. It's going to show bumps, so it kind of needs to be smooth. I think this will do. By the time I add the fabric on top, let's just check with this, even though this is the wrong color. So when I add the fabric on top of here, yeah, I think that looks good. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. All right. Gonna smooth everything out. Okay. Smooth this bit out. Oh no, that's okay. I was just trying to concentrate. Because it wasn't completely happy with that, but now it's looking good. Wasn't really saying much. Okay, so just going to clean everything up now. And then that should be ready to bake. I might add, actually, now this can be painted black. Yeah, so they've sort of got like a black around the outside. Perfectionist. Well, I actually don't think I am because I always leave things rough, if that makes sense. But I feel like that's also my style. Is that a cop-out? Imperfectly perfect. Is that a cop-out? in a good way. Okay, clean all this up. Not too much though. Okay. All right, so I'm going to paint, when it's baked, I'll paint all of this black. I think. That's about as good as you're going to get. Looks like a leopard seal, right? Remember that first one took me ages to sculpt. I couldn't quite get it right. For ages. I couldn't work out what was throwing it off. Okay. Now, I think I might go in and there's no way I'm painting this. So I think I'm just going to go in with some of this colour and go in with this. If I paint this, I'm just going to ruin it. So I'm going to ruin the teeth, so I'm just going to put the clay in there. So much easier. It's the same pre-mixed colour. fix those nostrils now. I should have done this earlier. I reckon I'll end up going over this with some paint anyway. All right, do that side. That'll do. Okay, yeah. Fix up the eyes. Just going to smooth everything out now. And I think that'll be it. Fix. Fix that. Nose. Build that little bit in the middle up a little bit. That gets a little bit too flat, so remember? Oh yes, I do remember you. How are you? Chameleon's finished. Done a fair few things since then. There's a chameleon so far. Oh, it's stuck. It's all done. Good. Done a few more sculpting things. Sculpted a little yawning cat. That'll be part of the Action Cat series. Sculpted that one and sculpted the other lion, the lioness head. So, Angie one. And now I am working on a leopard seal commission. So, another leopard seal. Did one previously, so the customer wanted a much smaller one. So, yeah, just kind of finishing off the sculpt for it, cleaning it up a little bit before I bake it. So yeah, much smaller piece this time. Ah, thanks. Made a mess of his nose. I need this little ridge. Needed depth. Okay. Now, just smooth all this out. Again, I'm going to put inky fabric over the top, so just need to get it a bit smoother because it's going to show through. I'm not going to worry too much though. Got like little nicks and stuff, it doesn't really matter. When did I start doing this? I've been doing this for about 13 years or so a while. But I've always sculpted things since I was a kid. But yeah, making art dolls for about 13 years. I sort of just evolved into it. That makes sense. Wasn't any real, I'm going to make art dolls moment. There wasn't really very many people doing it when I first started either. So there wasn't any tutorials whatsoever. So completely self-taught. I just flipped it over. It's a little bit off on this side, so you don't like that that's off. What was I? Yeah, it was a washing machine. And no, it was a dryer. I was wondering if that was going to be it. It was a dryer. There's so much damn washing. Oh, thank you. Yeah, all completely self-taught, so a lot of trial and error. It's an LG dryer, by the way. If you're wondering. Well, I do normally. It's just so much bloody washing, so I put like one load of like towels and stuff. Take forever to dry. Until I get like a whole. Normally I hang everything up, but it's just no room at the moment. Towels and child clothes, you name it. All right. Yeah, no, mine, we had a Samsung one and it just shit itself. So I'm looking at the Samsung one again. But the LG one's been pretty good. It's one of those heat pump ones. Fancy. I don't use it that much, though. I try not to. I only do it when it's like towels and all sorts of things. One day you should do a French bulldog. Yeah, one day. French bulldogs, I'm a bit. They're not the most economical. Not economical. Friendly breed though. They're a bit like pugs, right? They shouldn't be bred. They're cute, don't get me wrong. But those dogs, they have to get a C-section every time they have puppies because their head doesn't fit through. Was it the UK banned the breeding of Cavaliers because that's not ethical? Ethical was the word, not economical. What a ding dong. Yeah, Cavaliers and pugs. Pretty sure it was pugs. Alright. I think that's ready to call that. So yeah, not going to worry too much about smoothing every nook and cranny out. What's my favourite animal? A tiger. Stock standard. I'm pretty boring. Tiger. People go after cute. Yeah, exactly. Like, they're super cute, but the poor things can't even have the puppies. Especially when they try to breed male things that shouldn't be males, then that's like really bad. A male French bulldog. Yours is a sloth? Nice one. Sloths are pretty cool. Two-toed or three-toed? Yeah, good. Yeah. They're super cute, but I like the blue ones, but that's just so unethical. Poor things. And pugs, Cavaliers. Cavaliers have, apparently their skulls are too small for their brain, so they get really awful brain damage and stuff because their heads are just too small. Believe it or not. I never knew that one. I didn't think Cavaliers had that, were that bad. All right, I'm going to call that about done for this one. So yeah, that's going to be the movable jaw. Yep. Okay, looks good. Giant, I know, right? A lilac and tan one. Lilac's a nice colour. Okay, let's leave this over here. And probably yeah. I've got some images of the Gila monster. I don't know. I think I like the 3-toed sloth a little better. Just because it's weirder looking, I think. I need to make one of those. Yes, that does have a movable jaw. That's a commission though, this one. So somebody commissioned another leopard seal. But I don't do movable jaws a lot. I do, but I don't. I mainly do closed jaws or jaws that are like details like that, like a solid jaw. So it's just not that this is that much more work, but sometimes like a snarling doesn't really match up because their face is a little bit more pushed back. So when it's closed, it doesn't really sit properly. So it doesn't really work sometimes. But yeah, I do movable jaws occasionally, depending on what it is. See, with like this one, this wouldn't really work either. It's got like the curled tongue and it wouldn't really sit very well. See how crumbly it is? That's why we need to condition it. And that's why I use soft clays. Much easier. Except it's really hard to get off your hands. You have to scrub it. No problem. Anytime. Just depending what you want. So this is my Gila monster head. So kind of a rough shape. So it's only going to be small-ish, probably the same size as the chameleon, maybe a tad smaller. I'm going to do the same process, you know, just to torture myself a little more. Ah, thank you. Thanks for the heart me. But yeah, I think the skin would work really well. This technique works really well for the Gila monster. I don't know if people even like Gila monsters, to be honest. I'm assuming they would. And yeah, I've still got the 2 other cats to sculpt as well, which I've used all the armature for, this armature. I have to get some more. So yeah, one's zoomies. I've got perfect zoomies eyes as well. These are my cat's eyes that I've chosen. And I found a pair of zoomy eyes. Nice green ones. Perfect zoomies eyes. Might use these ones. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll use these ones or not. The pupil's a little bit too big. I want it a bit smaller. You love all my art dolls. Thank you so much. Actually, I think the pooping one. Where do I get the eyes from? So these ones are they're pre-bought from AliExpress, but I also make them. So the lion eyes I made. These ones, I made those ones. They're just cabochons and photo paper. So I use photo paper because it's a bit more archival. And I've never had a problem with them like fading or being weird or anything. Oh, thank you for the candy bouquet. But yeah, and I wanted like small custom ones. So sometimes I paint them. So for the Gila monster, I just painted the black ones, little cabochons. Oh, thanks. It must be, I don't know, certain people, I guess. So yeah, I don't have any like plain black ones, but I just paint them. It's fine. No problem. It's the same with the leopard seal. I painted those ones too. Yeah, just depends. The Demaguises. I made those two. But I think I'm just going to make a whole bunch of other cat eyes because the pupil comes down too low in this, and I think it's just going to look weird. Like you're just going to see that, I guess. So I want the pupil smaller. I've got these ones, which I'll use for some. But yeah, you see it's got like more of a gap. So their pupils don't come all the way down. So I think I'm just going to make them. Unless they're zoomies ones. Like so. That cabochon's coming out of my ass. Got a whole bunch of other ones that I've picked out for other big cats as well. But yeah. Okay, let's cover this. I'm hoping this will be a quick sculpt. I think so. It's just the scale work that'll take. Oh, you didn't have to send me any. That's fine. Must be certain people, maybe. Chosen people. Maybe it's just an excuse. It's always good to have your armature in a really good shape to begin with. Then it makes it easier. It's got a funny arrow-shaped head, these things. I wish I had money too. I don't know. Oh, thanks to the bow. Oh, the chameleon's got a little bow on. Oh, there you go. Okay. So that needs to be pushed in here. That kind of a arrowy shaped head. Exactly. There's lots of free things to do. Yeah, I need to build this little bit up here. What I might do actually is do 2 ridges here because I've got like a little bit of a dip in the middle here. So if you put little ridges on, makes it easier. Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter, but there ain't no right or wrong way. Thanks for all the likes. Okay, push back. don't know if people are into Gila monsters. Do they even know what it is? Okay. Looking good. This could do with being a bit flatter. So if you set up a good foundation, then it's a lot easier to sculpt the rest of the doll. Sculpture, whatever you're doing. Frank is mine. Frank is mine. I'd make another one. Frank. Frank is cool. I need to get a doll stand for him. I wouldn't care if you made another one. It's actually really hard to sculpt. Well, it wasn't the easiest thing to sculpt. It's pretty cool. I think I want to make Jason Voorhees next when I get the chance. But other than that, I don't think there's any other movie character that I like as much. Well, the child is like. It was a good movie. Yeah, weird movie, but kind of sleeping. Didn't realize I had that in the frame. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Person Frank. Oh, Frank. Yeah, no, it's only a 1/6 scale. I think it was. No more. No more. I'm not making one that big again. No more. Get a niffler or something. Okay. Kind of starting to take shape. So the mouth is kind of like down and then upish. Down and then upish. Kind of. Like, why would you get a demiguise over a niffler? Surely nifflers are cuter, right? Little eyes, but I'm going to go here. I'm not going to put them on yet, but give you a little preview. Preview of the Gila monster. Cute. People are weird. Yeah. Demiguise. 3 demiguises. That happened with the shoe bills when I made the shoe bills, though. I made 3 different ones. People were like, I want a shoe bill. Cute. I think that's look good. Lots of things to sculpt. You sculpted Frank the Bunny mask. My mum sewed the outfit for me. Nice one. It's a good sculpture. It's a good design. I wanted to make it for a long time. I just never got around to it. Yeah, so do I. I've never seen one. I've got lots of dolls to put together. 12 paws that I need to make so far. Anyway. That's the lions. They're going to look good. Sassy female. I like sculpting things with character lately. Looks like the male's just like, yell. All right. The child is awake, so I must retrieve. Anyway, so yeah, I'll be on again probably on Thursday. I'll try and do some more work on the Gila monster during the week. I think it's going to look cute, little Gila monster, and maybe even start on some more cats. But yeah, zoomies and poopies, I think. Anyway, hey, Savvy Craftings. Those joints called ball and socket. Yes, they're plastic ball and socket armatures. So that's what I use for the skeleton, basically. What kind of clay am I using? I'm using Sculpey Original. So this is this one here. So it's a bit of a softer clay. I like soft clays. But sometimes I do like a custom color like that inside of the mouth. It's a custom mixed color with Super Sculpey, so it has that little bit of a translucency to it still. I just added a tiny bit of red paint to create the sort of pinkiness. And yeah, I use translucent Sculpey for the teeth too. So they work really good for teeth. And I used Sculpey 3, the black. It's quite soft too. So there you go. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be on next week at some point, but I'll do videos and stuff, so check that out, right? That's stop motion coming of the sea lion. Anyway, thanks for joining me, YouTube. Of course, people coming now as I have to go. Yeah, I'll catch you later.